you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're doing a disservice to your true desires. I mean, those people around you, because you're honestly, are you living a life of happiness? Are you like really fulfilling yourself with joy? Or are you just like, this is that and that's that? Like, if you are happy, then that is amazing. But if you are not, and you are sitting here like, I want more, but don't cut the butt, just do it. Am I growing? No. I know I'm growing. But I had to ask myself if I was going in the right direction or if I was just trying to stay to this path because this is the path that I've created for myself like since before high school. I think it's okay to pivot. I think that we need to learn how to pivot and understand that it's a messy thing, but it's also necessary sometimes to unlearn what you know and like stop doing what you've been doing because you know how to do it, because it's not the path that you want anymore, you know? Like, it's okay to pivot. I think that pivoting is something that, especially in our 20s, in our 20 trenches, we need to do, because life has no rule book, life has no playbook. You don't know what's going to come, you don't know what's going to happen, and every day we're sitting here trying to figure out who we are. And every day things change, seasons change, people change, the events change, the environment changes. And I feel like that all shapes how we believe, how we think, what we want to do, what we don't want to do anymore. I think that everything constantly changing in the world is why you have to learn how to pivot. Nothing is ever going to stay exactly the same, and nothing in life has ever just stayed the exact same. Everything has changed in some way, some form. Technology, the weather, learning, people, everything has changed. As far back as we can look, everything has changed. So you wanted to change, me wanted to change in the middle of whatever career you have, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you've been doing. That's kind of normal. I think that we need to normalize it, and I think that we need to also talk about it a little bit more. Pivoting is essential. Pivoting is a great skill to have. Somebody that knows how to adapt, somebody that is flexible. Emma Gree talks about this as well in her book. She talks about, being a person of flexibility and knowing that things change, but being able to adapt and change with them and invent new ideas. It is a great skill to have. I had to ask myself, like, am I just doing hair because that is what I know and I'm good at and I've done for so long? I have been doing hair. I've been doing YouTube for hair since I was in high school. Before that, I big chopped my own hair and all that went down the rabbit hole when I was in like middle school. So the hair thing runs deep with me. Now I'm 25 and I'm like, okay, I know hair. I love hair. It's great. Love it there. But I'm like, am I wrong for wanting to do more than just hair? Am I wrong for wanting to do something else than what I know? I don't think so. I had to ask myself, like, am I quitting or am I evolving? And I feel like because I'm getting older, I'm not just Jordan that was 19 and Jordan that was 13, like obsessed with hair. I'm Jordan who's 25 now, and I have other goals and other things in my life that I want to do as I grow into the woman, not the little girl that I was. And I'm like, I have so much more time ahead of me, God willing, than what I had at the time of me starting, because those are such young ages. So I'm like, it only makes sense for me to want to change and do more and do something different. And I feel like everybody has those feelings. Everybody has those thoughts of wanting to do something or wishing they could do something, but they don't because fear. And I know God doesn't give me no spirit of fear. I think that taking a chance on yourself, believing in yourself, and trusting yourself, going with your gut, going with what you say in your head and in your heart and what you truly feel is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. So I don't never want to sit here. I strongly believe that, and I know that, and I don't want to ever sit here and like not do that for myself, because I fall into the trap of being content and just staying the course and be like, oh, well, this pays the bills and this is what, I know, and I'm too old to learn anything else. I hear those excuses, and then I don't believe them, because I don't know, I just feel like you can do whatever you put your mind to. And it is okay to want to do something different. It is okay to want to do more. It is okay to want more. It's okay to evolve. I think that's what we're supposed to do. The more that I read, the more that I listen, the more that I meet people, the more places I go, the more things I experience, the more I fill my head up with more things. Like, Getting outside of your comfort zone is literally what you're supposed to do. That helps you just see bigger and better and more. There's so much on this earth. There's so much to life that God has to offer. And I feel like when we sit here and limit ourselves, you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're doing a disservice to your true desires. And I mean, those people around you, because you're honestly, are you living a life of happiness? Are you like really fulfilling yourself with joy? Are you pushing yourself for more? Or are you just like, this is that and that's that? Like, you probably feel content. And if you do, if you are happy, then that is amazing. But if you are not, and you are sitting here like, I want more, but don't cut the butt. Just do it. Cut the butt and just do it. Just put your all in. Just, believe in yourself. Write it down, make a plan, figure it out, throw some shit at the wall and see what sticks. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to just deprive yourself of a life you want to live, because you can, or if there's a will, there's a way. Okay? There is a will, there's a way. Let's figure out what that will and that way is. I'm going from being a hairstylist to a mentor. When it comes to having healthy, natural hair, I feel like there's just a lot in the community that is not taught, that is not spoke about. And I would love to, just spread the word, like we all can have really great hair, regardless of the myths, I guess, regardless of what people seem to believe sometimes is that, you can't have natural hair and it can't be healthy and it can't be long and it's just always going to be like this. And no, so many people sit in my chair and I see that they don't know a thing about their hair. And it really makes me so like, wow, because I know so much about hair, and I've been knowing so much about hair because I've studied it for so long, since I was literally in middle school. I big chopped my hair on my own, and yeah, that was the whole thing. Multiple times though, because I was like learning about it and all that. But anyways, it just showed me that like so many women with natural hair believe that they cannot have long, healthy hair, and I don't believe that. I know that's not true. I went to hair school, and it's literally all in your body, and hair, unless you have bald spots, your hair is growing. So anyway, that's another topic for another day. But that is what triggered me to want to teach, because I'm like, I can only service so many women doing hair. I love doing hair. I like creating. I like making wigs. I like doing what I do when I do what I do. But I felt like becoming a hairstylist. I was a wig maker at 19. That's how I started my business. Then it turned into making 30 wigs a month plus installs, and I was burning myself out. Then I just went straight into cosmetology school. And throughout making wigs all together, became a hairstylist because clients were coming in to get their wigs done, and you're not supposed to wash hair if you're not licensed. So yeah, I was like, oh, let me just go to school because they need help. They keep coming up with this wig on their head, but I'm looking at your hair before I braid it, and I'm just like, what's wrong with your hair? And they're like, oh, it's always been like this. Why? In my head, it wasn't calculating. At 19 years old, I would tell a few of my clients, like, girl, what do you mean? So, and they're still with me today. They're like, you used to talk so bad about my hair, but look at what you did to my hair. It's growing. I know, because we just had to fix the problem. There was a problem and it was disconnected, and I was just kind of like trying to figure out what exact piece needed to go, and I didn't know. So I went to school, and yes, I got it all together. But that prompted me to do hair. Then I got into extensions with natural hair because I'm licensed now. I can do whatever. And just in the midst of doing hair, becoming a hairstylist from making wigs, because in high school I was, doing flat irons here and there. It just showed me so much of women that do not know about hair. And so my mission is to educate a lot more women on hair, just both at home, stylists. I feel like stylists should definitely pursue higher education, and I feel like clients and women at home in general, women with kids, they should know how to simply comb the hair out correctly. They should know what products to use and why. Just a simple wash, and like a lot of my clients would tell me too, being mixed, that their parent wasn't black or their mother wasn't black, yet if you're mixed with black, you're gonna have black hair. So they wouldn't know. They would get perms. Their mom would perm their hair very young, or just even cut their hair off because they didn't know how to do it, which I don't feel like that gets on my nerves because that's just crazy. But also there was like a lack of information out there. So I understand. That is my thing. I am trying to put information out there for y'all to understand, y'all to learn, y'all to know what to do. Outside of feeling like you gotta always go to the hair store or go to the hair shop, because a few people I know too, like, I'm not going nowhere because my hair's not done. Why can you not do a slick back ponytail? Why can you not do a simple silk and press? Like, why Why can't I do a wash and go? Like, we have options. You don't have to always spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to go to the hair salon. Yes, you are paying that ticket because that licensed professional is very much so educated, very higher, you know, quality tools, higher quality products, and gonna make sure your hair is laid to the gods. But you can do something at home. And I am very determined to sit here and tell you guys how to do some stuff so you guys are not sitting here struggling and feeling like, you know, I feel like your hair is your crown. It is more important than your makeup, than your nails. And I don't feel like you should be like, oh my gosh, I don't have $300 to go sew in. So I'm just gonna mess up my hair. That's what you guys be doing too. You guys be trying to do anything. And it's like, there's a right way and a wrong way to do things, even with a budget. And getting lower products, even in a budget, and getting, you know, different products. But that kind of moment happened, and I was like, okay, I have to step outside of just doing hair. This also means that I have to be on my content. I have to be pushing this content, pushing my knowledge to you guys, pushing the tutorials to you guys. And you know, doing hair is very time consuming. I am like this the whole time, looking like a freaking genie or something, like the whole time. I'm like this, like nothing else. I don't stop. I don't take breaks. My clients, like, I barely text back. Like, I am locked in. We are here for 3-4 hours. I am standing. I am sewing. I am curling. I am laying. I am washing. I am cutting. I'm doing all the things. But my hands are literally in use the whole time. Mind you, I'm doing like 3 to 4, 5, 6 clients a day. Like, it just depends. Sometimes, I mean, in the beginning, I was doing a little bit too much. But I feel like everybody has to go through that process. But I'm there at least like 7, 8, 9 hours, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Doing hair is a lot. And I was like, okay, well, it is good money. It is, of course. And I love what I do. However, trading your time in for money, it's never gonna correlate to making your money work for you. And I know that. I've been known that. And also the neediness sometimes of people who seem to not know how to lay their own edges at home. When they text me at any time in the middle of the night, I'm like, this is not okay. Like, you guys need to learn a little bit of self-dependency with your hair at home. So that is another thing. That was all what brought this whole pivotal moment. And I think I have been feeling it for a while, but now I'm like fully ready to act on it. I'm fully trusting myself, fully trusting God. And I'm so ready to share like all my bright ideas, all of my helpful tips and tricks, all of my information to you guys. I cannot wait. I am, very lucky, very blessed. Everybody who's seen my journey, who has seen me from the beginning, from middle school and high school, and when I started my wig business, and when I was in cosmetology school, everybody that's joined me along the way and seen all the growth that I've had in doing hair and understanding hair and how I want to build off of it. I'm understanding now that me wanting to do more is not me wanting to quit what I'm doing, but just build off of it and evolve and be better. And like I said, I feel like I can serve more people with what I'm wanting to do than I can just doing one person's head at a time. So I look forward to you guys seeing everything that I have in store. I have something big coming up soon. This is my pivotal moment, and I just want you to not be afraid to, you know, take a step back, look at the big picture, and rebrand however you see fit in your life. Like, I'm always down for a rebrand. I'm always like, that's okay, because you're going into it with more knowledge of what you do and do not like, or what you do and do not want. It's okay. Try stuff and see what sticks. But do not sit here and be content if you is not content. And do not sit here and think and wish and hope that something will change if you're not willing to change. You do have to make the changes yourself, but it'll be worth it. And trust in yourself, talk to God, believe in God, share the plan with God, and let God tell you what the plan is, because his plan or no plan. And yeah, I am so grateful for you guys, and I hope that this explains some things, and I hope this inspires you to go do what you got to do for yourself. At the end of the day, this is your life, my love, so live it how you want to. I'll see you guys, you know, in the next video explaining more, probably dropping some tutorials. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to form this YouTube yet, but I look forward to, just sharing some things with you guys. If you guys have any like comments of what you guys would like to know, want to see, I can definitely make those videos available to you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video.